It has finally happened, NBA world. The Chicago Bulls fired Jim Boylen. I don't know what took them so long, but this is the best thing since Michael Jordan for the Chicago Bulls. And I'm serious. Jim Boylen was that bad of a head coach. He was that bad. But I'm telling you, Bulls fans out there, NBA fans out there, like the Chicago Bulls need to hire Kenny Atkinson. The Chicago Bulls have so much young talent, and they have a brand new draft pick that's probably gonna be 7th overall, but it might actually change the good luck now of maybe 5th overall because they fired Jim Boylen and they have a good front office going, in my opinion. I think Zach LaVine is a very talented player. I love how he's developed his game throughout the years. He went from being a great athlete, not much of a three-point shooter, to a more consistent scorer, a more versatile offensive game with more moves in his arsenal for sure. He's yet to prove if he could lead a winning basketball team, but this team is still very young. You have Lauri Markkanen, who had a big drop-off year in efficiency. He's never been the greatest defender, even in college or even his rookie year, but he's definitely a player that's really great in pick-and-pop situations, and Jim Boylen was a big reason for his decline. Not giving him much opportunities. Same thing with Kobe White. He didn't get much of an opportunity, but when he did, he absolutely flourished. But I don't know if he's going to be a great point guard in the NBA. I don't know if he's a true point guard. He might just be a good combo guard, but he could score the ball like crazy. It's just really the inconsistency with him. He's too streaky maybe to be a starting point guard in the NBA, and the inconsistency of the playmaking. You have a guy like Chris Dunn, who's just a solid defender, probably not going to end up being anything great in the NBA, just a very solid role player maybe. I really do like Daniel Gafford. I think he's a very underrated center. He even showed up in the summer league. He showed up in some nice NBA games, really making a great impact on the defense of the basketball. Wendell Carter Jr. out of Duke. When healthy, he's a good basketball player. Otto Porter Jr., get rid of that contract. I don't know who wants that contract, though. And then you have a guy like Chandler Hutchinson, who I think is extremely underrated at the small forward position. But if there's one coach that can get the most out of his young players and develop them, at least develop one of these players into a star and the other players into very solid starters and very solid role players, it is Kenny Atkinson. What he was able to do with the Brooklyn Nets, developing D'Angelo Russell, developing guys like Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, he did one heck of a job. He led a team that wasn't even that great. He overachieved with a bad Nets team. And I think Kenny Atkinson is definitely the guy for the job. I know they're interested in him and then Wes Unseld, but he's also going to hold these players accountable. He's not soft. He's a true players coach that really develops talent. And I think that would be the perfect hire for the Chicago Bulls. And I would be all with the Bulls, not as a Bulls fan, but I would definitely be happy for Bulls fans because they haven't done anything in a very long time since like the Derrick Rose era, and we know that didn't last that long, sadly, but I'd be very happy for Bulls fans if they go out there, hire a guy like Kenny Atkinson, who knows talent, develops talent, and holds players accountable. He's definitely a player's coach for sure, but like I said, they have tons of talent, but we don't know if the talent fits together. We don't know if it can mesh into a starting lineup, but let me know down below your thoughts. Is Kenny Atkinson the guy for the job? And as always, guys, have a humble day or night. Peace out, y'all.